Good morning students. Now today we are going to start our ninth lecture of chapter number second, that is units and measurement. Okay, and in our previous lecture we have completed about the systematic error, and that the three types of the sources of systematic error we have discussed, that is instrumental error, imperfection in the experiment technique and procedure, and the personal error. And these two types you have to be do by your own in your own language that I have just be told you. Moving forward with the second kind of error, that is the random error. So what is that random error? Beta, others random error is just be occur irregularly, or we can say with respect to the sign and the size. Okay, means they are just be arises due to random, or we can say unpredictable. Okay, that we are not be predicting. So unpredictable fluctuations in the conditions, like through the fluctuation in the temperature, sometime for the voltage supply, and any kind of a mechanical vibration. Okay, so these are, we can say, these are such types of the error. Like suppose we are just be taking readings of any kind of experiment. So same observations we are taking the person, but again it was observing a different kinds of a reading. Okay, so such type of the error is known as your random error. Okay, so in the theory portion I am writing it down that those errors which occur irregularly and hence are random with respect to sign and size, and these can arise due to random, or even you can say an unpredictable and unpredictable fluctuation. Okay, unpredictable fluctuations in experimental conditions, and these unpredictable fluctuations are like the unpredictable fluctuations in temperature, in voltage supply, etc. Okay, so such kind of we are just be getting. So these are your what the random error. Okay, moving forward with some different kind of the errors also we are having, that is your not be any kind of a type, we can say that is your list error, list count error. Okay, so the next one is the list count error. Now in this list count error we can just be say that in explanation of this, that the smallest value that can be measured by the any kind of a measuring instrument, that is a list count. Okay, means it was the error which can be associated with the resolution of the instrument. Okay, so these are your list count error, the smallest value. Okay, so the smallest value that can be measured by the measured by the measuring instrument is called least count. Means all the readings or measured values are good only up to this value, up to a particular value. That was a least count error. Okay. Now after this we are having a different kinds of the errors. Okay. And in that different kinds of the error beta, we have to having a numerical based, in which we can easily calculate the numericals. So I just be told you. So first in that series, that is your 3 kinds of the errors which we can easily calculate it. That is, first is your absolute error, next is the relative error, and the third one is the percentage error. If any of the questions has been come across about the numerical portion in the error, that is about all these 3 types of the error: absolute error, relative error, and the percentage error. Okay. Now in the absolute error, what is there? Suppose we are having a various many observations, the measurements like A1, A2, A3, all these we are having. Now what we have to do? I am just writing it down so you can understand. Suppose the values obtained in several measurements, in a different measurements of a same experiment, that values are your A1, A2, A3 up to where? AN. Okay, clear? Now in this, afterwards we have to, what we have to do? We have to take the arithmetic mean of these values. The arithmetic mean of these values is taken. Okay. And that arithmetic mean values is having the formula. You know the formula about calculating the arithmetic mean beta. So in that formula you are having A mean, means arithmetic mean of the value. And how we are able to calculate this value? The values which is given, the different values of the errors that is given, okay, that we have to be add, taken the sum and n number. Okay, so this is your first equation. Or even you may understand this concept also, that in a physics how we can write the mean value in a one form, that this sum has been denoted by a single symbol, that is summation, a sigma. Okay, and these all are the sum of values A. Now these values are moving from 1 to n. Okay, so I am just be taking any kind of integer value, that this value is just be started from 1 and ending at n, and divide by n. Equation number 2. This is another kind, that in this form also we can write the equation. Okay, means the summation only for this, plus the addition portion only we can use, for that only we can use the sigma, the summation sign. Okay, clear? Now this after doing, then we have just to calculate the absolute error. Okay, means we are taking the magnitude of the difference between the individual measurement and the true value. This is what beta, this is your true value, and these A1, A2 are the what? That was your individual value. So I am just writing one line that after this what we have to do? We have to take the magnitude of the difference between the individual measurements and the true value of the quantity, and this is called the absolute error of the measurement. This is what beta? The absolute error of the measurement. Clear? Okay, and this absolute error of the measurement has been denoted by delta A. So we have to take the magnitude of this value. Okay, so in further what we have to do? We have to take the difference. Okay, so how? For the first value, the absolute error is a delta A1. So from individual value A1 minus the true value, that is your A mean. A mean is a true value. Second, delta A2. So individual value A2 and from the A mean. Like this we have to do. So for the nth number, absolute value is for an individual value to the true value A mean. This we have to do, and at last what we have to do? We have to take the magnitude. Even these values are coming in the negative form also, but when we take this magnitude, so we have to take the arithmetic mean of all the absolute error, and that was your mean absolute error. Okay, what we have to do now? We have to the arithmetic mean of all the absolute errors is taken as the mean absolute error in the magnitude form, and that is like your the arithmetic mean of absolute. So delta A is your absolute error, that was mean we are taking. So what was the formula for this beta? You know that we have to take the delta A1 plus delta A2 plus so on delta An divide by n. Okay, clear? And how we can write this value in the same term that I just told you for the true value beta, that is summation of what? Of the absolute error, and the values is starting from magnitude starting from 1 to n. So 1, the integer value is between 1 to n, divide by n. This magnitude means if the value is in the negative form, then also we have to write in the positive way. Okay, clear? Now what we have to do? We have to calculate the error, the relative error and the percentage error. So how the relative error and the percentage error we have to do beta? The relative error is the ratio of the mean absolute error to the mean value. Okay, that is the relative error is the ratio of the mean absolute error to the mean value. That is your relative error. So, relative error has been defined as relative error is equals to ratio of mean absolute error to the mean value. And afterwards, when the relative error has been expressed in percentage, then it is called the percentage error. Okay, what was that? When the relative error is expressed in percentage, it is called percentage error. That is denoted by del A. Okay, so its formula has become like del A absolute mean value upon mean value multiply by 100 for the percentage. Okay beta, this is up to this is about the errors. Okay, now you have to make the notes. Now tomorrow we are going to apply these formulas in the numerical form, so you can better understand all these things, all these concepts. Okay beta, clear? Thank you. That's all for today.